Tuesday.
It is.
You know what it's time for? You know what happens on Tuesdays?
The weekly thruster.
The weekly thruster. It says it right there.
Yeah. Yes.
Welcome to the weekly thruster. We have some horrible news. And I know it's raining outside and everybody is like already depressed. But we have some really bad news. Chad is sick.
Mm-hmm.
There he is.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. So we're going to keep him here and he can be an honorary member.
Where's his emoji?
Oh, there we go, Chad. We wish you the best, Chad, in your rapid recovery. Yeah, the 8:30 class wishes you goodwill and tidings to your recovery. Yeah,
Okay.
he won't die. Don't worry. So, on to our regularly scheduled. Let's put Chad over here.
There.
We're gonna put Chad over there, and we'll get rid of his emojis because he's happy in this. He's competing. That's from Waterpalooza.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what are we talking about today?
Nutrition.
So we took a small poll, and you guys wanted to. No, there were 5 people, and we got 3 votes for nutrition. So we're going to talk a little bit more about nutrition, and I have good news for those people who want to talk about nutrition. Is we're doing a nutritional. I need to move out of Chad's way. We're going to be doing a nutritional seminar in April. So coming up next month, it'll be on a Saturday afternoon. It's going to be live, interactive. So be on the lookout for that.
Webinar.
No, it's not going to be online. So today we're going to talk a little bit about nutrition, real basics. So we are going to talk about, I'm going to show you guys our 28-day nutritional Jump Start guide. I have this. I can send this out if you guys are interested in getting a copy of it. This goes out to our new members, but our existing members, let me know. I can send that out to you guys.
It also stays out front too. So I mean, like, isn't it over here too?
No,
never
it's
mind.
not. No,
Never mind.
but anyway,
Just ask Mike.
It's not private. You guys all have access to this, but it's really cool. It's really nice and simple. So today we're gonna go over the 4 macronutrients. Start at the beginning. The foundations of our body's nutritional system. Right? So what are they?
Protein,
carbs, fats. And there's a 4th one, and we'll get to that later. So let's talk about protein. Right? What does protein do? In case you didn't know.
I was about to say something.
It's the brain clouds. Yeah. Anyway, protein is the building blocks and our building materials for our body. So protein, your body uses it to make muscle, to make bones, to make brain cells, everything else. That is the material that it uses to recover from our workouts. Right? So you probably have like 400 or 500 grams of protein per day. 800 grams of carbs, but we'll get to carbs. So one thing to make sure is that we are getting enough protein. Every single person that has started on the nutritional coaching program, every single one of those people is either under eating or deficient in protein. Every single one. Guarantee it. So you might be deficient in protein as well. So really, really important. We cannot recover from our workouts without enough protein. Next up, fats. All right, fats they help make, let's say, the operating system of our body, right? So without a good amount of healthy fats, we can't produce hormones, or our brain can't function and do the things that it needs to do to run all of the different systems in our body. Really, really important. So
but you don't want to overdo it. What's that called? We won't say.
Fats are easy to overdo because they are very energy dense, right? Protein has 4 calories per gram. Fats have 9. So it's double the amount of energy in a gram of protein. So back in the early 90s before you were born.
I was -5.
Yep, -5. You weren't even a thought back when this all started.
All right, let's stay on track.
Okay, yeah. Was Justin here?
Yeah.
I'm surprised they kept having more. Anyway, so jeez, that slipped. Anyway, the government said, stop eating fat. Fat's making you fat. And they went on this low-fat craze, and guess what happened? The country got fatter. It got worse. So fat does not make you fat, but you can overeat fat. And one of the main things we want to look for in our nutrition labels is trans fats. Okay, you'll see it right there. Trans fats on the label. But insider tip, they can adjust the serving size on the label and still call it 0 trans fats, even though it's in there. So check your nutritional ingredients list and look for hydrogenated or partially hydrogenated oils that's in the food, right? So you'll find these in the products in the store in the center aisles next to the soap. The reason they're next to the soap is because they are very chemically similar. Yeah, hydrogenated oils are closer to a plastic than an actual food. And you are poisoning your body, so please stop eating them. Okay? All right, moving on. Your favorite. Carbs.
Carbs.
Right?
Yeah.
Carbs.
How many grams of carbs do you eat every day?
Me? I could look it up, but it's maybe 180. Yeah. Not a whole lot. But anyway, so what are carbs? Carbs are our energy source, right? We have our building blocks, we have our operating system and our hormones, and then we have our energy system, and that's the carbs. So when you train in the way that we train, carbs are kind of important, wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah, all the high intensity lifting.
Yeah. So
you need something to burn off, which is your main source, which is the carbs.
The carbs will go into your muscles in the form of glycogen, and that's what we use during a workout. So this is going to help us sustain our energy through more than just the first round. Really hard to do CrossFit in a ketogenic state.
Yep.
I've tried it. Trust me. I've tried it, and I tried it really hard, and I had a lot of trouble. So be really careful when you read an article that says keto is good for CrossFit. Really good for endurance sports, CrossFit, not so much. So what do the carbs do? They introduce blood sugar, and our body wants a very stable form of blood sugar. And so we have low GI carbs. That's your vegetables, Greek yogurt, long grain rice, cooked oats. Those do not spike your insulin levels as much as a high GI glycemic index, like your white rice, your bread, watermelon. That bums me out. Candy, right? Your sugars, right? A banana spikes that blood sugar. So what tends to happen is if we are overindulging in carbs, especially high GI foods like candy and sugar, our blood sugar is constantly elevated, and we are injecting insulin. Tracking with me?
Yeah.
We're injecting insulin into the bloodstream to bring that blood sugar down. So over time, your body, like caffeine, gets used to the insulin, and the insulin becomes less and less and less. They made a Guns N' Roses song about insulin. I used to do a little, but a little wouldn't do it, so the little got more and more. Right? Oh. It's not about insulin? Oops.
It's about drugs. Come on.
Okay. All right. But anyway, same concept. Now you become insulin resistant. So your body, more. Now what happens is it's tired. Your body is tired of producing insulin. And you know what that's called?
I was about to say sepsis, but
no. Diabetes. Type 2 diabetes.
Close.
Right?
Close.
The number 2 killer in America is complications from type 2 diabetes. But you are all in luck, people. Diabetes is 100% choice and lifestyle driven, and it is curable through diet and exercise 100% of the time. Now, don't mistake it with type 1 diabetes. that can be hereditary,
Yeah.
and completely different thing. So we're on to the fourth macronutrient, and this is going to be everybody's favorite in Paso Robles. Alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, alcohol is a macronutrient, and it has calories, it has energy.
Oh, yeah.
So if you look at, that Bud Light you had in Florida,
Yeah.
the one,
If
you read the nutrition label, it's got 0 carbs, or Bud Light probably had maybe 1 or 2 carbs. I don't know. It's been, anyway, 0 protein, 0 fat, but it had 120 calories. That's because it's got alcohol in it, right? So alcohol is a toxin. I hate to say it. The people in the wine industry may disagree, tell you that wine is good for you. But no, alcohol is a toxin. And in order for your body to do what it normally needs to do, it needs to get rid of that toxin. So if you're using a glass of wine to help you sleep at night, you're not sleeping as good as you are. Being unconscious is not the same as being asleep.
Nice.
Right? So once the liver can get rid of all the toxin in the body, then it can start to recover. So tip, instead of having 1 or 2 beers or a couple glasses of wine per night, which is pretty mild, I'd rather you go off the rails dancing on the table at Cal Coast Beer Company once a month, right? Shameless plug. And do that once a month where you're clean the rest. I know that's going to upset a lot of people.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
We can drink, actually this Sunday.
Fit Aid?
No.
Oh, yes, Sunday.
Yeah,
we're having our post-Spartan hangout party to honor all the badasses who are running the Spartan race.
Yeah.
But
who's running the Spartan? We have Steven.
Nate,
running.
Zach.
Nate, Zach.
Daniel.
Tim.
Tim's running it?
Tim's running it.
Sweet.
Yeah,
I like
he's
this.
running Sunday morning. Who else? I can't think on the top of my head. Is it Richard? Richard running?
I don't think.
No?
No.
We got a couple people running this weekend.
Yeah. I don't know.
San Ynez, right?
No. It's
Margarita.
It's local.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to be at Cal Coast Sunday, 5 o'clock.
Yep.
For a little recovery. Anyway, post your nutrition questions down below. If you want a copy of the Nutritional Jump Start guide, a lot more info in this thing. We'll send it to you. And let's pray for Chad and his well-being. We miss him. He's been gone for an hour already. It's just, yeah. So, do we have an awkward ending? No. Okay. Bye, Chad. Bye, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Bye.